A very good afternoon. Greetings to one and all. This, of course, is CTV Sports coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 4 for a very special game of polo. It is, of course, the final of the Top Pony 8 Gold 2025. Next to me, Jan-Erik Frank, that's who I am. Next to me is, of course, the one and only
Dale Schwetz. Nice to be here with you, Ann, for the 2025 Top Pony 8 Gold Final. And this is a huge final because we are looking for our team to go back-to-back here. Quite on Z, winning the Aspen Valley Cup 8 Gold with Alicia Artemio. They had Lucio Campo played and Joao with them. And now, of course, you'll go through the players. We have a little switch in lineup, but it's a big time for them. But also we have a new team, TuffRider, trying to get it done today.
Indeed, and let's just quickly tell you who those players are for TuffRider. Then they are in the, I think it's black. Yeah, it's the dark jerseys. We've got Benjamin Obregon at number 1, Timmy Shower at number 2. Both of those players coming in off 0 goals. Then we've got Agustin Obregon. Keep a close eye on him. He's 5 goals. And at number 4, Nico Yernekian. He's playing off 3 goals at back. Quite on Z in the white shirts, unless there's a change. We should have Alessia Zeidler at number 1, playing off -1. At number 2, Artemio Figueres, playing the 2 goals. And at number 3, the Brazilian, the second Brazilian, João Pedro Sousa. And at back, Jael just mentioned him, the very strong Hilario Figueres. Your 2 managed officials are Esteban Ferrari and Pepe Araja. Your 3rd man, Roddy Matthews.
Yeah, and a little changer to put Timmy at the number 1 today, and
Okay.
Benjamin were the 2. They switched it up a little bit back and forth.
Okay.
They've been switching back through the season, so you can keep an eye on. But you'll see right here, number 2 in the red helmet is going to be Benjamin, my favorite player.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players. I've been enjoying watching Benjamin O'Brien go here on A-rated. But 2 very strong teams, Jan. This should be an amazing final here. Field number 4, Grand Champions Polo Club.
And the first run on goal coming in here for Quite on Z, and that is, well, we know him, another one of our favorites, the 2-goaler, Artemio Figueres. He goes for the under the neck, hammers that one through. Bish, bash, bosh, and there is goal number 1.
And, well, you'll see this a lot. We've talked about Artemio all season long. He is blossoming in front of us. And I love the black pants, as the Quite on Z team will let number 2 do what he does so well, and que golazo.
Yeah, and likes the way he took his time there as he came up to Agustin Obregon. Instead of taking the early shot, he just gave it another split second to get past the 5-goaler, and then very clean and call his finish. Picks up his first goal of the match. Now then, remember they switch ends after every goal is scored. And now TuffRider will be looking for a very quick equalizer on the move with the number 3, João Pedro Sousa. And then, of course, one of our more senior players, also very strong, Hilario Figueres, gets things moving the other way again. Now, this field, of course, field number 4, running from east to west. Now heading towards that west end goal. Nice pick up here on the near side. And then, yeah, what you might want to call a trick shot, playing around the back of the horse there. Didn't quite make the contact. I've only ever seen, I think, 1 player do that. So that's a very difficult play.
Yeah, full speed there, too, but great breakaways here as Artemio is going to turn the corner, keep the ball, but go. Actually, that's going to be Joao, I think. Wow, they all come around the corner, turning and burning here early in the first shucker. We knew it would be like this. So, yeah, and very quick start by both teams, controlled by Augustine.
Now then, Obregon, what's he got up his sleeve? Always something special, and he'll be looking possibly for, and you mentioned him, also a very talented player. I don't think he's going to keep that 0-goal rating for very much longer, the way he's been playing. Benjamin Obregon, the young man there with the red helmet and the black shirt. Nice little pass up to the front door now. TuffRider, clearly also their mindset not to waste any time to get out there and get the job done. Little mistake there. Obregon nearly got a piece of it, but is picked up by Hilario Figueres. Takes a moment just to decide where he's going to play it to, and Benjamin Obregon will stick to him as long as he possibly can. He'll go for the man first, but still Hilario working that ball nicely up towards that halfway line, which he's now crossed. And he has a new defender on him, Nico Yernekian. But Hilario just somehow manages to find a gap and weaves his way through. Hard right at the front door, and it's stolen by the number 2 in white, and that, of course, is none other than Artemio Figueres picking up his first goal, and goal number 2 for Quite On Z.
Yeah, unselfish polo here by the Quite On Z team. We saw it earlier on the breakaway play with Artemio. He actually was on the breakaway play. I thought he might just go to goal on him because he looked like he had everybody beat, but he sacrificed, went to the man, and left it for Joao. It was a broken play. It spins around again, and then they get control before the courtesy change, and they find Artemio, and you see how well they work with the man, this Quite On Z team. And that's such a big play in polo because they work for each other very well. And you're going to see this all day long here with the Quite On Z team. Congratulations to Alicia Zeiler and her Quite On Z team making it to both finals, win or lose today.
Yep.
I mean, they played against Jean Goldstein, Leo Mendelbaum, Michelle Dorniak, and Vance Miller. Big shout out to the Newport team. What a game it was. They played very well in the Aspen Valley Cup. Our 8 goal has been a lot like 12 to 16 goal polo. We've been mentioning that. Our 6 goal has been like 8 and 12. The upper rate has been great to see. The open style mounted officials have been doing a fantastic job. The switch from Ocampo to Ilario has been awesome. Ilario was in the pits. He was coaching. He was down there ready. He came out of Argentina, had a little injury in Argentina. He had just had a rehab. He got himself organized. Now coming off the Founders Cup win, playing very, very well.
So, this is where the generations obviously meet, as they do on the halfway line. Ball's thrown back into play, and TuffRider will win this throw-in, and that's going to be picked up by the young Brazilian João Pedro Sousa. Long ball downfield, looking possibly for Benjamin Obregon and or Nico Yornekian. Benjamin will come out on top. Oh, the hook there stopped him from making that final shot on goal. But now, even though that ball it went just wide, beg your pardon. I was wondering whether there might have been a whistle on that last play.
Close, but Lario's riding for it. Timmy gets out in front. They were running, moving there. Ball's going to go off the field. We'll go to a knock-in. And Lario's going to go one-touch tap, go to the outside, looking for Joao. Picked up here and stolen and controlled by Augustine.
Obregon will go for the direct hit because they weren't that far yet downfield. Obregon tries to keep it. That, of course, Benjamin trying to keep it within the boundaries of the field. Very unlucky that it just went wide. A little under 2.5 remain here in this opening chakra. And if you've just joined us, a good afternoon. It is 2 goals to 0 for Quite On Z in this Top Pony 8-goal 2025 final. Back to the knock-in coming from or for Quite On Z, taken and this time out to the right-hand side by Hilario Figueres. Ball's on the boards once again, very quickly for TuffRider Obregon. And that same similar play, looking for Benjamin Obregon, again slightly overcooked, went out on the left side of the post, but a lot of shots on goal here, Dale.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely shooting a third knock-in here for the Quite On Z team. Even though they're up by 2 goals, they've had as many opportunities, just a little bit higher scoring percentage.
This time more or less straight down the middle. The knock-in coming from Hilario. The backhand shot, not quite as strong as you would have liked. The next 2 come up, and then it's going to be met by, there he is, the young man in the red helmet, Benjamin Obregon. Oh, they got a little bit lucky on that one. So Obregon will take it away from the boards. He might just, no. And that's a cheeky but effective steal now. Then he's within range. Avoids the first challenge. A little lofted shot over all the heads. And now the under the neck. Can he get to it?
Oh.
Wow, that went in. That went in, Dale.
Wow, Sousa. Joao Pedro Sousa now is going to rotate through and send him forward. He does a lot of the clean, dirty work for this team. But you see number 2 right there in the rumble seat behind his brother. So they send Joao forward. Deep neck shot, no problem.
3 goals to 0. We're in the first chuck-up. And I think they're not going to make it in time for another throw. And so that'll bring us to the end of chukker number 1. 5 more chukkers coming up here on CTV Sports. You don't want to miss the action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate and Cocktail because this.
Once again, a very warm welcome and a very, very good afternoon to you all, one and all, either down at the field at Grand Champions Polo Club, where we're coming to you from field number 4. This, of course, CTV Sports bringing you the final of the Top Pony 8 Gold 2025 TuffRider in the black shirts against Quite On Z. Looking, as Dale was saying earlier, for back-to-back wins. Excuse me, let's just give you another quick rundown of who's out there on the field this afternoon. Let's start with TuffRider at number 1, Timmy Sharma, playing off 0 goals. At number 2, Benjamin Obregon, also at 0 goals. At number 3, the man who's just turned that ball around, Agustin Obregon, 5-goal player, of course. And at back, we have Nico Yernekian, the 3-goaler, totaling, of course, 8 goals. Quite On Z today in the white shirts, but in those, as we've become very much accustomed to, those black jeans that they're wearing, led by the lovely Brazilian Alicia Zeidler, playing at number 1, off -1. Then Artemio Figueres at number 2 with 2-goal handicap and already 2 goals scored in that first chukker. At number 3, the second Brazilian João Pedro Sousa, picking up a goal in that first chukker, also 2 goals on handicap. And, of course, the man who is the well, then let's say the captain, the man who's going to be driving this team, 5-goaler Hilario Figueres, one of our own World Polo League superstars. And Quite On Z have the ball as we go back here now to chukker number 2, under the neck on the near side. Attempted there by Artemio Figueres. And then the finishing touch.
Wow. Great ball control here. Artemio's going to work it around the corner, as we say, taking the long way home, but he finds himself, takes the man, picks it up here, flips it once, twice, 3 times. You know, he's got Timmy on the inside, switches to the near side. Deep, deep neck shot right to Joao. Good combination.
Yep. So that South American, Argentine-Brazilian partnership working very well.
Very well. I mean, they all work together so well. Alicia, Artemio, Joao, and Hilario. Great team. But same side on the other side, TuffRider, Timmy, Benjamin, Nico, and Augustine. But a fabulous start here by Quite On Z.
Yeah, and they've won another throw-in, and this time Hilario Figueres looks like he might want to have a crack at this himself. In comes the number 3, Agustin Obregon, and that'll be the well, one of the many jewels you will see here. Hilario, I'm sure with his 5 goals, will be in charge of taking on that 5-goaler from TuffRider. Another nice little backhand where everything wide open here, very wide open. Easy pickings, you would have thought. Just goes wide.
Oh, you're going to dodge your bullet here, and that's going to be a breath of fresh air for the boys in the black jerseys because 5 up very early in our second chukker is lots of stomach. They are going to have to get this offensive attack going. Now, they've had shots on goal, so the attack is there. Just need to get one between the posts.
And this one won't go very far either, as once again, Hilario Figueres will intercept this ball from the knock-in. Figueres out in front and on his own, and there is that duel again. Obregon and Figueres plays it under the belly of the pony. A near-side attempt to pick up there by Artemio Figueres. Left once again for Hilario. Wait for the big shot. I was going to say if you can... And I thought he might have had a little angle there, but no, sir, not on that play. But maybe this time round, sticker balling it in. And he just makes it look so easy, Hilario.
Wow. Yeah, one of the 8 or 12 gray horses that he plays. And we talk a lot about the grays that Hilario plays. And he gets a lot done on them. He gets rubbed here on the backside.
I was just going to say, that
Yeah.
to me was already... but
yeah, and I think they just let this play out. So what is continuation play on this play? Gets rubbed on the backside, hold the whistle. Let's see if he scores. Why have to put him on the line and have to make a penalty too? If he makes the goal, boom,
good.
goal.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't make the goal, blow the whistle, give him the 2. So I love the late whistle here. I love the hold the whistle, let them play type routine, because sometimes you can go to a penalty too, and we saw a couple times this morning where they had some issues with the 2, and you don't want to put somebody on the line and make them work a little harder. It's not a 1 based on the turn and everybody coming out of it, and but great job there by the mountain officials. Let that play, hold the whistle, and then if Hilario say misses or gets hooked, then he's blowing. You give him the 2. So this job here though by the Quaidon Z team, and Hilario is so composed with his players. He allows his brother and Nico and Alicia to run around in front of him. He just stays in there and just waits. They come in and they work, and then he gets back in there. Great combination. Good team effort there.
Yep, doing very well, and that is reflected by what you just suggested, Dale. Would now very much appear to be quite hard to stomach. They're down by 5 goals. TuffRider so far. Yes, they've had a few shots on goal, but it's just the points that win games, and they haven't really picked up any yet. Let's see if they can make it a full half a dozen within the first 2 chukkers. Little pirouette there by Hilario. Plays it across the field. But Obregon read it. Sticking with his man. Benjamin Obregon going upfield now. Will he get on top of this? I don't think so, because there is another player, but you're not going to get past Hilario that easy. And he sends that little ball back over that halfway line. Now then, a little turn by Artemio. There he is, Benjamin Obregon. Let's hope we see a lot more from him throughout this game. Plays it out to the left-hand side, looking for his big brother, Hilario. And now we do have a whistle.
When they come together there, the give and goes are working well with the Quaidon Z team. Nice tail shot by Hilario to find his brother right here. Artemio slowed down. Then he snaps one to the inside, looking back for his big brother. Then they just kind of come there and just a little bit of misread. That'll go against the Quaidon Z team. About 30 yards off the center. We'll bring it forward for a penalty 5B on the right-of-way violation. Kind of an uneven ride-off. Blocking call. They'll drop one down here. They need a positive possession here. It's going to be Obregon.
Agustin works it, wants to get a little bit closer within shooting range, runs into the first Quaidon Z defender, none other than Artemio Figueres, and that's what makes him such a strong player. It's not just the ability to go up to the front and be composed when scoring goals, but he is a team player in so much that he will also do a very good job, at least in this case, he tried to do a good job in defending. And let's see what the umpires make of that. Could there have been a little bit of an uneven ride-off, a little bit of shading? Well, it's going to go in favor of TuffRider. I think that might exactly be the reason for it.
Yeah, Augustin's going to go ahead and work this one in. He knows he needs it. He gets your neck in to come around behind him, gives him support. That gives him the ability to bring it in. Artemio went for the first back shot. That's where he needs a release. He went in there. He stayed in there, gets caught on the right-of-way violation, blocking. I like the first play. When he slapped at it, he was clean there. But then after that, go ahead and move out, make him hit away. He was in range, Augustine, but they're going to get the open goal out of it and get their first goal of the day.
So 5 goals to 1, just under a minute and a half remaining in the second chukker. So let's hope that this will have repercussions. This first goal, a very important goal for TuffRider, as they descend back on that halfway line. As you can see in the background there, a little over a minute remaining. As we go back to the throw-in. And on the boards, there he is, nicely left. One Figueres for the other. Now then, Hilario, once he's in the position where he feels comfortable, he'll either, what he's trying to do now, run it and work it or take a direct shot. Yeah, maybe just took a little bit too much time in making up his decision, because TuffRider very quickly steal the ball off Quite on Z. Get it over the halfway line. Down the line comes Benjamin Obregon. And he knows he's got a man to support him as well. Back to Artemio Figueres and Quite on Z. Can he take on 2 defending / attacking players here? Well, it looks like one was just one too many. And away we go with Obregon trying to work and muscle his way through. Here comes the shot. Deflected, as I say, and then a little under the neck, and that will come off the pony of Hilario.
Yeah, bad luck there. They were grinding it out, Augustine and Nico, trying to get it in there. And this is the first defensive stand we've really seen the Quite on Z team make, but they did a great job doing it. So that'll end our second tier play. We'll send them off for some fresh ponies. Wow, what a final we got going on here. 2025 Top Pony 8-Goal Finals.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Well, once again, a warm welcome and a very good afternoon to everybody out there. Of course, especially our viewers watching this on CTV Sports, but of course, equally to all of our spectators who are down at Grand Champions Polo Club on field number 4, where this final is being played. Quite on Z, just to remind you, in case you've just tuned in, are the team in the white shirts against TuffRider, and they obviously, in this case, in the dark jerseys. And what a cracking start Quite on Z had coming into this final. 3 goals in the first chukker and 2 goals in the second. Just that 1 goal, the penalty 2 taken by Agustin Obregon in that last chukker, has given them at least 1 goal. So we join the action, or we rejoin the action here in chukker number 3, with the score being 5 goals to 1.
Yeah, it came out. It was all Quite on Z early. We get a penalty right here on the blocking, but it was all Quite on Z's. They came out so strong. That's how you want to come out in the final. They came out mounted up, ready to go, firing on all cylinders, mixing it up well. And then they just kind of kept that same pace going. But we did get TuffRider. Remember, they did have 3 knock-ins, the Qui-Don Z team, in the first chukker. So TuffRider was shooting on goal. It was that bad. It looked a little different with the scoring. But then it went back, and they got 2-1, so it kind of had a mixed mismatch in the second chukker, back and forth. And now here we go, third chukker action. A lot of pole to be played here in the 6th chukker 2025 top pony 8-goal final. Going to put them on the line. It's going to be Artemio. Forget it, let's do the honors here, number 2. Once again, getting under it very well. That his bottom of the ball hitting has just been fantastic. A little bit off to the left, a little bit off to the right, but his swing is good, and he's been, unbelievable from the 2s and the 3s. So he'll get those dialed in. But here we go on the knock-in. They're going to open it up. It's going to be Hilario.
Yes, indeed. Hilario Figueres, but he's got Benjamin Obregon challenging him for the ball. He steals it, cuts around the corner. And Hilario runs into the second defender, Obregon. But, of course, Agustin Obregon, the 5-goaler. That is the 0-goaler. Well, on paper at least. Benjamin Obregon, the youngster there with the red helmet. And another whistle will stop the action here at a little over 6 minutes remaining in the first half.
2 top umpires for the World Pole League, Esteban Ferrari and Pepe Ryder on the field. Pepe, and we got Roddy Matthews from the UK as our third man. And we're going to have a Benjamin here in the red helmet going forward there. And you're going to get a whistle right there. Riding in from behind will be the call. And they're going to drop that ball from the spot. So in range here on the penalty 5A. Probably about 80 yards out. Oh, I apologize. Going the opposite direction here, they go down. So they'll be one about just off about 40 off the center. Beg your pardon. Is there a rolling into the boards there? And it'll be Augustine.
Obregon trying to find, and he does. There he is, the man with the green helmet. Nico Yernekian trying to take it a bit further downfield. We have another interruption.
So as we see a lot in games, I guess, when it opens up big, you see a lot of defensive battles and a few fouls here and there. This ball gets hit down the field. Everybody running and gunning up and down. You got a couple players coming across, a couple people running up and down. Right away violation as they come across center. Penalty 5A, Hilario.
Hammers that one downfield. Now then, has he found a recipient? Yes, of course he has, and none other than Artemio Figueres. And Figueres, well, he will not need any kind of written invitation to take this one. And once again, put it through, picking up goal number 3.
Yeah, broken play. And first one to the ball. Good job by Joao to keep the player away from Artemio. They work very well together in the middle of the field, number 2 and number 3 for the Qui-Don Z team. Alicia keeping that front door ready to pull the team. Hilario shutting it down in the back, letting the boys do their magic in the middle. Good job here by Artemio and a great finish on the bounce out of the air.
And back to the halfway line then, very quickly. It looked like Qui-Don might have won another throw-in, but no, it's going to go in favour of TuffRider. There comes the drive. Good pick up here on the near side, and now the finishing touch. Nico Yernekian trying to do a little bit more with it, but into the corner they go, and there is that Brazilian, João Pedro Sousa. Left behind for Hilario. Thought I might have heard a whistle. No, no whistle. He needs to make some room here. Nico needs to clear. Hilario will send that one straight down along the boards. Didn't quite get the distance he was hoping. On the move, Obregon again now, then on the near side. Tried to center it. Anybody there? Well, as if he was waiting for it to come exactly to his feet. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there between two Qui-Don Z players. Alicia's I'm not quite sure. Oh, she was caught up in a mallet there.
Alicia says, let's go for it.
Yeah.
He's with her Qui-Don Z team. Whoa. So now, exactly where the ball is coming from will be the issue here. And we can kind of take a look at this as we'll break it down, slow it down for you. There's one player pushing another player from the left to right. And yeah, that ball's coming 45 across the center. And then it kind of been bounced out, believe it or not, right towards Alicia. And we'll see what they decide to do here on this call.
Interesting.
Wow. Looks like they're going to bowl it in. It almost looked like Alicia had the line.
It did.
And the black pushed the white into her on a quick line change. Now, you know what I say about the quick line change, right? Hard play in polo for the players, umpires, and spectators. And this one, he might have pulled it right towards him. Good non-call here. Augustine, bad luck on the end line. Well done, Lario, to push him in there. A little bit of a broken play on the play with Alicia. They went to the bowl in. And 50-50 ball.
Yep.
So, weird play, believe it or not. I didn't see that ball bounce around like it did on, but Alicia looks fine, and but it kind of looked like it bounced right at her, and then looked like Augustine pushed Artemio into her. But they go in and talk about out there. I guess they was talking with the third man. Couldn't decide there. We're not using replay on the play. They can use the cameras if they need them for any tight plays or any triggers today for the finals of the 2025 Top Pony 8 We'll get a knock in here with 320. It's going to be Ilario. Take this ball off the end line. Stolen away. Ooh, Nico tries to get a piece of it. Now controlled and taken forward over center field. Now, Nico will get control, or is that Augustine?
No, you're right. It was Nico.
Is it?
Yeah.
A little tough there with the. And now it'll be Augustine.
Yeah, so Obregon over on the far side, but straight away coming at him is Hilario Figueres. He knows about the danger and the talent of this 5-goaler. He gets a shot off in front of goal, and I was going to say Benjamin Obregon once again read it well. And away we go, quite on Z, coming out, all guns blazing. Look at that lovely pony here, ridden, of course, by Artemio Figueres. But the catch-up is coming. Artemio still, he looks over his shoulder, just a little touch, try to tee it up or send it back. And that ball, oh, unlucky. Unlucky, I beg your pardon, that wasn't. That wasn't.
Joao.
That was Joao, beg your pardon.
Yeah, they get mixed up a little bit in front. I had the same thing going on with Ian. A little bit with the sun there as they're running. And they are going at it, Artemio and Joao, pushing the seam at a high level today. I like it. And here comes a knock-in quickly by Nico.
Yonakian, long ball. Looking for Benjamin Obregon. Good. No, I'm sorry, not the best of touches. And straight away, just a little flick of the wrist is all he needed to do for that line change. Still in possession. Just lets Nico overrun. Now then, Artemio wants to open those shoulders. Now, did he get obstructed there by Obregon? Did he come in from behind? I don't know, but there was definitely a whistle.
Yeah, that's going to be his brother Lario here. And Lario picks it up and takes it down. Takes him out away from Nico. Now he's got to deal with Augustine. And you're going to... Ooh, they went the other way with that. That was interesting. I wasn't sure if he got a 1-2 there based on his focus being engaged, but they saw something different out there. And they go with a penalty 5A in favor of TuffRider.
Minute and a half remaining. TuffRider could do with another goal here before they go into the halftime break. They'll have plenty to discuss when they do. Now then, maybe this young man can be the catalyst to turn things around. Benjamin Obregon, but again, oh, did he come down the line? Too late. That window was open. It then closed, and here we go. Nice pass from Hilario Figueres, and he's found him. He's found Artemio. Artemio.
Wow. This guy gets better and better every game, every minute. Every chucker. This is just a fantastic play. This one here, and then this finish.
Yeah, nice.
Based on the traveling of the ball with pace. Great swing, good focus. Goal number 4.
I was just about to say that, Dale. Goal number 4 for the youngster. And with that, you can see they're not going to make it back in time for another throw-in. So another 2 goals to nil. Overall, 7 goals to 1. We're going to have a short break, and we'll be right back. You don't want to miss the second half of this Top Pony 8-goal final 2025.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Quarter to 4, half-time, Top Pony 8-goal 2025 final. TuffRider in the black shirts, Quiet on Z in the white shirts, and they are in the lead. 7-1. Break that down for us, will you, Dal?
Yeah, I mean, it's 3-0 after the first chucker. 2 goals for Artemio Figueres and 1 by Joao Souza, and they just came out very strong. Now, the TuffRider team, they shot a goal. They missed some goals. So, you know, that's what we're talking about. It's a little different. They missed 3 times. And then second chucker that came in, another goal by Joao, another by Ilario Figueres, and 1 by Augustine Obregon on the penalty 2, making it 5-1. Kept the wheels rolling, though, just kept the energy up, and 2 more by Artemio, and that brings them to 7-1. 2 unanswered goals in the third. And both teams very clean polo, not a lot of fouls.
No.
So that's not changing the game at all. Just a lot of action, good passing, good teamwork. Alicia getting in the middle of it. Zyler, Artemio Figueres, Joao Souza, and then Lara Figueres, Quiet on Z in the white jerseys with the black pants on. TuffRider, Timmy Sharma playing the number 1. Benjamin Obregon wearing the number 2 in the red helmet, both A-rated, and then Nico Urekian playing the 3, and Augustine Obregon. Oh, actually, Nico's playing the 4, and Augustine's actually wearing the 3 in the gray helmet. And just a great start by the Quiet on Z team here in the Top Pony 8-goal final. Here we go, second half action live from the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 4. And it looks like it's going to be picked up here, controlled, backed up cleanly. Off the pony, but it'll be Joao.
Yeah, gets a piece of it, but he might have just been caught out there with his hand in the cookie jar. 26 seconds played, and we have our first whistle here in the first chukker of the second half.
Quick line change off the pony here, and Joao's going to have to go near side.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good job by Nico to push that one. They're getting an opportunity early in this second half from the penalty line. We have Pepe Araza and Esteban Ferrari in the saddle. Mounted officials. Third man will be Roddy Matthews from the UK. Flags blowing a little bit to the west today, so it's a little easier running towards the west goal, the goal that they're shooting at the moment. And we will see an open goal penalty. So, very big opportunity early in the second half for Nico Urekian.
Yeah, and no mistake from the penalty 2 spot there. So, Nico picking up a much-needed goal, and let's see if this is the beginning of a whole lot more to come, because, as I say, they were down by 7-1 at half-time. Good way to start the second half here relatively early in the fourth chukker.
Good, fast, open pole. They're going to line up on Pepe for the second half right here in front of you on the center cam. And it's been a battle in the trenches, both teams, and it's amazing. Not many fouls with as much contact and just clean hooks happening, and they'll move this one down. Quiet on Z, but stolen away by Augustine.
Obregon turns it, cuts it on the inside. Looking now, he's got the choice of playing to somebody on his left, going straight up, and that will be Timmy Sharma. Now, we know how strong Timmy is, but they haven't really, allowed him to sort of get it more involved, because we've seen throughout this tournament how dangerous he can be in front of goal. Here comes the drive once again from Obregon. Also the other young star there, of course, who I'd like to see get a little bit more, not only involved, but doing what he does so well, Benjamin Obregon. There you see he works very, very hard. Proper stick fight going on here in that far corner, but then it's going to be opened up by Artemio. Artemio Figueres is saying, get out of my way, because here I come. And when he does, you'd be well advised, but he's got Benjamin sticking to him there. Both of them battling it out. Needs a bit of help. In comes the number 3, Joao Pedro Sousa. And stolen away again by Artemio, and Artemio will have easy pickings here and will pick up his 5th goal of the match.
Yeah, good communication by Quedonzi once again. Artemio starts the energy going forward, does a great job keeping it there. Benjamin working hard with them. Everybody falls in the line, keeps it moving, then you get the rotation, and the man who started it gets the finish.
So,
number 5.
Yep. That goal from Nico Unekin just a few moments earlier from the penalty 2 spot. Well, as I say, I was hoping that might just be the catalyst to get a few more goals on the go, but this could be the chance now for Obregon, Agustin Obregon. Near side backhander coming again from Sousa. And like he's got eyes in the back of his head, they all like to play the ball to Artemio. And Artemio can't control this particular play. Yeah, he was too far down the line already for Nico to even claim possession of that ball. And now this could be big brother Hilario. Sends it into the danger zone. Sent back upfield. I think there must have been a slight deflection because that ball looked like it had a lot more power to it. He's still trying to work it, and he has to do a lot of work until Hilario once again in the thick of it. Has it stolen, and away we go. A breakaway now here for TuffRider. And this will be a question of horsepower, and you can see that horse from Artemio getting closer and closer. Obregon still working it. Quenonzi, all hands on deck, coming back to defend. Obregon, Benjamin. And again, Nico Unekian. Yeah, good non-call. I don't know what the appeal was for. And away we go. Guess who? Artemio Figueras, oozing with confidence.
Love the little black pony here.
Yeah.
This one, he gets a lot done on this little black pony. She can scamper, boy, and he gets out in front. She's got a ton of handle also. Stops and turns on a dime. And as you said, he seems to have a lot of confidence on her. Gets out in front here, checks his shoulder one time, doesn't need to look back anymore. He says, I'm just going to keep out going front. This shows you his pro player instinct. Golazo.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah.
So, not quite, as we said earlier today, Dale, not quite the 13 goals but that we were hoping and expecting earlier this morning in the 12 goal, but the 8 goal, again, very much on course to, well, for Quedonzi at least,
yep,
to at least go into double figures pretty quickly. And then who knows, they might get to 13, 14 goals.
Yeah, we want to welcome Bloom, sparkling energy to the team. Energy to Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Bloom. Here at CTV Sports. And back to the center after a quick courtesy change. And we have seen some, it just shows you how ready both these teams are as how well they're using the courtesy change there. Back and forth, ready to go. Another bowl in, and it's going to be Quedonzi.
And again, Artemio Figueras. 6 goals already to his name. And this could be a nice little assist. Nico Unekian having to come back. Lets that run over the back line. Clever play here by the 3-goaler.
Yeah, they're pushing and they're moving so well together. Not that the TuffRider team is playing that bad. It's just Quedonzi is dialed in today for this Top Pony 8-goal final.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Dale, as we both know, it's always a question of who wants it that little bit more, who's prepared to go that extra mile.
Okay, 2 players are going to come together here, and they're going to run right into your living room here on our center cam. Keep an eye on them. This ball's going to do a quick line change to the boards right there, crosses over.
Yep.
And then you have one player going on the near side and one player coming up on the near side. So question is he swinging into the horse or riding into the shot? Rule on the field, remember, there's no right-of-way on the near side, so you need to switch to the offside and allow the player to back the shot. So clean play here by Hilario on the near side. One of the TuffRider team mates riding in on the near side had to switch to the offside, penalty 5A.
And that will go over the back line. I thought he might have had a set play up his sleeve there. So a minute and a half remaining here in Chukka number 4. And 7 goals, that is a tall order by any stretch of the imagination. Once again, Agustin Obregon, and look how deep White on Z are standing. They're standing very, very deep. Want to force the opposition to any kind of error to try and retake possession of the ball, but he's working it. He's working it very well, Obregon. The inside back from Sousa has a slight deflection, lands at the feet of Obregon, and yeah, he'll be looking for young Benjamin Obregon, but again the Brazilian João Pedro Sousa read it well, and yeah, he got a piece of it. Outroad, and let's see if this could now be the making of another goal. In front of goal, Benjamin was there, told to leave it, or he just did leave it, as Nico will pick up his second goal of the game.
Yeah. And good timing. Turn play. Augustine works it down inside the red. Bounce off the pony. Quick line change. Good job, Benjamin.
Yes, very good job.
Leave that one now under our 4th chucker play. So, got a good little thing going here. So, we'll get them all 2 and 2 on the 4th. We'll get ready for our 5th chucker. Stay with us.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Welcome back. Top 88 goal 2025 final. And as Daly was just saying, 2 goals apiece in that last chucker. Do you think chucker number 4 was the pivotal moment where TuffRider were turning things around?
Oh, I mean, they needed to get definitely more of an offensive attack. And but Quite on Z has not made many mistakes. They've given up a few penalties, few open goals, but nothing to really worry about. Just playing good polo. And their shooting has been spectacular. They haven't missed a goal that many times. So, and that's where the TuffRider teams had a little bit of an issue early, and that's where you get this lead. But 2 chuckers of pole left here, so let's see. These are going to be the pivotal chuckers. And this would be nice to get one out in front early if the TuffRider can, but Quite on Z is keeping the pedal down.
Yes, they certainly are. And that little backhand shot there from young Benjamin Obregon was enough to give the ball over to Nico Unekian, and he now on the move. Nice little touch here by Timmy Sharma. Not quite as clean as he would have liked. Over the halfway line they go. The Brazilian João Pedro just trying to outplay them all. But Nico Unekian working very hard. Careful you don't put him in a sandwich. Now then, up on his left-hand side, running up towards that goal mouth was Benjamin Obregon. Slight deflection, and maybe Obregon, Agustin can do something with this on the near side. But they are so quick. They are so quick, the Quite on Z team. As soon as the ball comes anywhere near the vicinity of their opponent, they're on it.
Yeah, and they cover each other very well.
Yeah.
If somebody's always there, and Alicia gets in the middle of it also. If they need help, she comes in and holds them up for a moment or gives them time to recuperate. But at the way this game, the pace they've set the standard. They're putting the pressure on TuffRider right now. They got to raise their level.
Now, just remember that we will have a prize presentation coming up after the final chukker, which, of course, is chukker number 6. So do stay with us. We'll have the best playing pony. We'll have the most valuable player. And that will all be happening, of course, here on your screen. So do please stick around for that prize presentation right after chukker number 6.
Right away, violation here. Quick line change toward the boards. You're going to see it here. Comes off. And the line gets changed right towards the boards. Good job, Nico. Change the line. Just established himself. 5A.
Quickly taken by Nico. Slightly out to the left, maybe a little bit too far. Straight away, in comes João Pedro. Little backhand shot, again deflected. And this is what you were saying, Dale. They match each other up so well. And they're keeping the space very tight, not really allowing TuffRider to even remotely play their game. As you said, it's very much Quiet on Z playing their game, and I think that's reflected very much in the score, 9-3 here in the 5th.
Another quick line change when they come together. And then here's a replay on it. Well, it's going to bounce around a little bit. Bounces right across there, then it gets changed there again. 45 across the field, and then Lars is going to get caught reaching back. So on the reaching call, I think Lario thought that ball maybe was going the other way, which it was at one point. Moved around 2 or 3 times. It'll be Augustine with the open goal, penalty 2. No problem.
No problem at all, and very, very important here. So Obregon picking up his second, making it 4 goals to 9 still. And if Quiet on Zeke just keeps playing their game and keeping the pace of this game up at the level that they are, it will be a tough order here for TuffRider to turn this around. Back on the halfway line they go then. As you said, Pepe Araja throwing the ball in from the center cam side, the public side, the side where you can watch the game. The background there you see Lake Worth Road. And away we go. Near side backhand. Sent straight back. A little bit too much of an angle, or maybe not. João didn't see him there at all. João Pedro Sousa came out of nowhere. Again, this is all about reading that play, and that's going to be enough for another goal. The 3rd one for the Brazilian, João Pedro Sousa.
Yeah, Benjamin's going to work hard here, and he always does. That's what I love about him. He never stops. He keeps trying. But João is perfectly matched up there. He goes to the man first, the line, the ball. You learn that in the polo school. That's the way you want to do it. He goes to the man first, wins the man, then he gets the ball moving forward. And then after that, your defense has got to be strong. And another good finish here as João will pick up goal number 3.
So back to the halfway line we go. And, wow. Looks like all of a sudden things are moving in the right direction here. Obregon making it look so easy straight from the throw-in. Obregon picking up his 3rd goal of the match. And they are closing in on Quiet on Z.
Yeah, down by 5 now, so keep it going. They get out front. This is Augustine. He gets on a couple flyers here in the 5th and 6th. And as you can see, on 5 goals, Augustine, when he gets out in front, he's a force to be reckoned with. That'll send us to our Kersey change. Big goal going into the Kersey change. Like, try to get a couple more if they could here. Tough, Quiet on Z on track. 3, 5, 7, 9 from the first chukker into the 4th. That's where they get their 10th into the 5th. On the other side, you have 0, 1, 1, 3, and now they get their 5th in the middle of the 5th. And just a great start here. I don't think Quiet on Z. Not many mistakes going on out there, Yan. They're using each other well. The team's playing well. The horses look fantastic. They prepped them perfectly for this match. They look like they're moving well. They don't seem to be having any problems. And again, they move around like a bunch of bumblebees. They buzz around and help each other. On the other side, TuffRider working hard. Everybody's working on their man, trying to get there and get things done. But it is about scoring goals, and great percentages today by Quite on Z.
Indeed, ball back in play, and it's come out for Quite on Z for Hilario Figueres. And again, very cool, calm, collected, just plays that ball out to the right-hand side, looking for Joao Pedro Sousa.
They come together after the ball in. That ball goes out of bounds. We got a change of possession, a cop on the pitch, Hilario.
Now that he's definitely within range. Wants to maybe get past or leave Nico Yunikian behind him. Here now the shot on goal. Oof. Very, very close.
Wow. Good composure there by Hilario to allow everybody to clear out. Had a clean shot, Alicia.
Yeah, well done, Alicia. Gets a nice little touch. Oh, they're trying to put it back first to Pedro Sousa, then to Hilario. And his appeal will be heard.
Yeah, you got to get the assist here to Alicia. Well done. And watch the angle. She doesn't need to hit it far. You just need angle. Great angle, Alicia. Open back shot with a 90 degrees angle, which gives everybody on her team the opportunity. They get the ball. They turn it upfield, change a line, get a player to come in there and make a mistake, get the open goal penalty too. Well done, Zyler. That's awesome.
Yep, well played indeed. And then I've got to tell you, I've just had one of these energy drinks from Bloom.
Yeah.
The peach mango flavor.
Yeah, you like that?
And I like it a lot. Zero energy. And yeah, it's definitely given me another spring in my step.
Oh, no. What are we going to do with you now?
Well, give me another one so I can get a spring in my other step.
Yeah, I like the Bloom.
And that's looking good. Very good indeed.
Artemio? Or did they pass the stick? Artemio thinks he's going to take everything.
Yeah.
It looks like him there. Yeah, once again, Artemio. Goal number 7 for my man Artemio Figueres. First goal shot penalty of the day.
Yes. All the others came out of regular play. Back to the halfway line. A good minute and a half remains.
That's amazing, you know. I mean, that for anyone to interrupt you there, but TuffRider has not fouled that many times. I mean, they had 10 goals from the field.
Incredible. So back to the action, and yes, I'd like to see a little bit more from this young man. I enjoy we all do enjoy watching him play. Young Benjamin Obregon, left behind. Here we go then. TuffRider with a nice little under the neck shot towards that goal mouth from Agustin Obregon, and will Benjamin get to it? Well, he got a piece of it, just not the bigger piece. But they still have the possession. Turned around here by Nico. And he will try this out of a standstill. Oh, on the inside post. I think it was initially blocked by Alicia. She got a piece of it. Well played and unlucky at the same time.
Great job by Alicia here to block this ball. She's in the danger zone here, but she says no problem. She gets in the middle of it. As I told you, she'll come help the boys get on the defensive side of the stick. She gets a piece of it and actually hits off the post and goes in. But a nice try and good shooting there. They're going to tick down here. They might get one more bowl in, and I think they're just going to get it. Yeah, this is good for TuffRider.
Yeah, because they need every opportunity they can get, especially like here when they win the throw-in. Once again, Nico Yunaki looking up for the front door, looking for Benjamin Obregon, but he's got Hilario on his hip. Nice little open backhand, ball stays in play. Needs to be quick on the turn. And then do what a Martin Jauregui did, more or less from exactly that distance. From a standstill, just hammer on through. Now.
They run out of time or not. We'll find out. Let the umpires work this one out. We had a cluster over there inside the 60. It looked like time might have ran out, but there could have been a foul before, but we'll let them ride off. Get organized. Get prepared for our 6th and final chukker. We'll be back to the Grand Champions Polo Club for the final chukker of the Top Pony 8 Goal.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Well, Dale, that last chukker very much going in favour of TuffRider. They won that 3-2, and they are still 5 goals behind, but we still have a whole chukker ahead of us.
Oh, here we go.
So let's see if, and we saw that this morning in the 12 goal, just when we thought it was safe to go back in the water, and then bang, in overtime. So, what did somebody once say?
5 goals down, you know what I say.
I know what you say, Dale. I know what you say. So let's see if they can make that happen. So you can say it again.
You have to call Melissa, Mark, and Juan also, because they'll tell you the same thing.
Right.
Because that's who I had the opportunity to do it with Melissa Ganzi, Mark Ganzi, and Juan Bellini. And on the other side, Memo Gracida, Julio Ariano, and Guy Wildenstein. But lots of time.
Absolutely.
Lots of time. And, what's funny is that we were playing against teams that were playing as good as Quite Honestly are playing to get in that situation. You don't want to be 5, 6 goals down, but sometimes it happens. But there's a lot of time here, so we will see if they can get one. And this is what you want to try to do, get one here early, and they might get a penalty on this.
Mm-hmm.
And that would definitely work in their favor with 7:13 on the clock. Turned around by Lario, stolen away by Augustine. Obregon on the move.
Yeah, there it is right
You
there.
got to give them one here.
Yeah.
And they're going to call the uneven ride-off there.
Yeah, Joel.
Yeah, it looked like they're trying to clear out. So instead of going from the spot, they'll take it back to the center. And Augustine Obregon will get an opportunity at a penalty 2. He has 2 on the day. Nico has 1. He has 2. And there you go. So look at now. Well, mucho tiempo.
Indeed. Indeed we do. And that's exactly the kind of start that they needed to come out here to start chukker number 6. As you said, plenty of time.
Yeah, that was a huge opportunity down in the corner down there. You need to win the bowling, but they win the bowling and not just get a goal, but they get the opportunity at a foul shot. So right here, if they get possession, but it's going to be Joao.
Yeah, but he wants to, of course, redeem himself after creating that last foul and the penalty against him, which, as you know, was converted. So let's see if Obregon, Agustin, he's picked up the ball, but he's deep in his, deep in his own half. Still Obregon working it as much as he possibly can. Nico going up the rotation, working once again very well here. Wants to get another piece of it, chasing the own ball. Tucking in behind now again. Nico coming back to lend a helping hand to Agustin Obregon. He will hammer that one across most of the players. Maybe even going for a direct shot. I think it was more of a pass, possibly looking there for Timmy Sharma.
Good clear out there by Alicia. Getting the next shot, hitting it down over to the boards, getting it out of the danger zone.
Yep.
And it just went off the
Safety,
field.
yeah, we got a safety. We got a
So,
safety.
Cleared it out, and they will get a penalty 6. So safety on the play. Coming in from the far side, so got a little bit of look like a crosswind coming. Flags are kind of blowing across here. So coming in from left to right, and that's going to be about 40 yards from the center because that ball was a good 60 yards out when Alicia cleared it out. So good job clearing it out and at least getting it further as far to the away from the post as possible. Makes it a little more difficult on the angle. Augustine winning the shootout for his team to get the TuffRider team here.
Yes, indeed.
In the finals.
Yeah, that was a 3-way shootout. Well done for reminding us. Victory Polo against Smithfield Farms and TuffRider. Because that was how things ended. And TuffRider coming out on top here, because remember, these two teams had met before throughout this tournament. And the final... And the first time they met in this tournament, quite honestly, beat TuffRider 11 goals to 8. And we're not far from that at the moment. And if this man, Obregon Agustin, can pick up a score here, well, we'll be exactly where we were the last time they played. And that is exactly what has happened. Obregon picking up a very important goal here. And that makes it, as I say, 11 goals to 8.
Look at this.
Yeah, and we have a good 5.5 minutes remaining, Dale. They need 3 goals.
They're doing it exactly how they need to do it. Capitalizing on every opportunity. TuffRider showing you why they're in the finals today.
But they've got to keep it going. Yep, and they've done well. They won the ball. Obregon, he's got Nico on his right-hand side. I think that's who he was looking for, indeed. And Nico will pick it up. Needs to just get past the Brazilian, João Pedro. Yeah, why not indeed try something like that? And that could have gone through, and Timi Sharma would have been there in the right place. But now it'll be Artemio Figueres to try and clear the ball.
Oh, thievery.
But all legit thievery.
Legit. Too legit to quit.
And watch this young man again. Look, it takes it across, slightly overcooks it. In comes big brother Hilario. Has the ball taken off him by Obregon. A lot of time going against TuffRider now. Another whistle.
Yeah, well, pat on the back here. It's going to be my man Benja. Obregon. Keeps it moving. Oh, and then you get a little turn there right there. So we'll see what they decide. It's going to go to the Kersey change. And they're 5 down to start. They got 2 goals out of it before the Kersey change. They would love to get 3. But they put themselves in a position here to come back. Now, this is going to be a fantastic set of horses. So this 421 should be a lot of fun to watch. This is first chucker that the Quite On Z team has not scored in yet.
Yet.
We'll give them yet because they have been very, very organized. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. And that's how they get their 11. And on the other side, they kind of been roller coastering. Definitely a better second half. As they went into the halftime 7-1, they worked their way back up. So go with the right-of-way violation. Penalty 5B. Here comes TuffRider.
Ooh, under the neck, didn't quite make the contact. In comes Nico, turns it on the inside, runs into some traffic. Cleared towards the corner and out, unfortunately out of bounds there by Artemio Figueres.
I need pretty clean ride-off here.
Yeah.
Should be clean ride-off by Artemio there now. That ball go out of bounds off the...
It's a safety.
Safety, so it did. I was wondering if it went over the boards or if it went over the end line. Couldn't see that from the shot there. Yeah, so here we go. So now we have Augustine Obregon back on the line, and this is going to be a lot of fun to watch because he made one
already
shooting from left to right, and we're going to take a look.
Well, we're going to have another closer look at that play, but as you said there, it looked like a pretty clean ride-off, and then the backhand shot from Artemio Figueres. Umpires have clearly triggered this play, so we're going to have another closer look at what exactly happened there. I want to make sure that the umpires, of course, who appreciate the technology that we have here at CTV Sports, they get it absolutely spot on. A good a little over 4 minutes remaining of this final. Remember, we have the prize presentation taking place right afterwards, and this is also a special year for Grand Champions Polo Club, who are hosting this USPA Bronze 12 Gold Trophy for the first time. Last year's winner was Maralika, made up of Gina Padilla, Miguel Estrada, Santiago Magrini, and Matias Magrini. They defeated Los Altos, who were Alvaro Fernandez, Keiko Magrini, Memo Gracida, and Luis Saraco. They beat them 13 goals to 9. And this tournament, of course, also has quite a history to it. Established back in 1980. The Bronze Trophy is a national tournament played from 8 to 12 goal level. But I'm going to interrupt myself and hand it back over to Dale, who I believe has an update for us.
Okay, so we had a play on the field there. They were checking to see if there was a safety, and basically based on the cameras and everything, it was inconclusive, so we got to go with the call on the field.
Right.
And the call on the field was that it came off a player or off a horse, or came off of another player, that it was not hit out, so they go with the knock-in.
Gotcha.
Just the angles didn't work based on the quick ride-off. There was a lot of action in front, and the angles based on the other side. So they go with it's called inconclusive from the camera. So they go with the call on the field, and they say no safety, not a knock-in.
And all of a sudden, Kwaitonzi find themselves exactly where they want to be, knocking on the door here of TuffRider. Figueres not making the clean backhand shot. TuffRider still very much in this game. There's the open backhand. Look at that. To Hilario, and he will take this one all day long. Hilario Figueres to pick up the first score here. Oh, no, he's gone too far. Unlucky. Unlucky, just hitting that a little bit too much. And not able to get to the ball before it crossed that line. But at least they're at the other end of the field.
Yeah, coach run here, and Augustine's going to go with a quick knock-in, which he should. And now we're right in that goal-a-minute type scenario. Let's see if they can get it done.
So 11 goals to 8, and that's exactly how things ended the last time these two teams met. And I've got a feeling, Dale, we might just see a couple more goals in this game. Over on the far side, Nico Yonekien. He's out there on his own. Immediately has the Figueres on him. Now, and if you can leave them far behind, you might just have a little bit of a chance. Not much Timmy Sharma can do there. There is that backhand, keeping it down the boards, and it's picked up by Hilario. And Hilario, well, you see, if everybody congregates on that one spot, it just takes one little pass like this, and all of a sudden your defense is wide open, and that will be the full dozen for quite on Z, and goal number 4 for João Pedro Sousa.
It's a good breakaway here, just a broken play. And he gets out in front. And easy finish.
Well, now things are getting a little bit tight on the time front as they make their way back to the halfway line. 1:45 by the time the ball is thrown into play. Here we go. Nico's won it. Nico will be looking for Benji possibly on his left and or Agustin on his right. Just a little touch, but he still needs to get past Hilario. Nice little bump there. Nico Unekian can't control it. Obregon. Oh, I don't know if he was going for the direct shot, but he did have, should he have needed him, Benjamin Obregon there as well. Hilario will open things up very nicely. And this is all costing a valuable time, which, of course, now TuffRider don't have enough of. Again, well read, covering that back door, making sure that nobody comes through. Shy of the halfway line, and it'll be picked up again by Agustin Obregon. Obregon against the Brazilian João Pedro Sousa. Oh, well, they are just so quick, Del, as we keep saying. And Hilario. Oh, no. Yeah, they are still playing. I was going to say it looked like two of the players were about to shake hands. And that ball going deep.
And the clock ticks down here. So, good finish here. But what a great comeback by the TuffRider team. Really giving them a breath of fresh air to try to get it done. I mean, they started a little late, but, boy, they came back strong, showing you why they're in the finals. So, congratulations, quite on Z, Alicia Zeiler, Temio Figueres, João Pedro Sousa, and Hilario Figueres. Getting it done. They mixed it up very, very well. Great teamwork and goal scoring. 12 goals scored. Strong offensive attack. And, of course, TuffRider, Timmy Sharma, Benjamin Obregon, Nico Unekian, and Augustine Obregon. Great team. Been a lot of fun watching them play. And what a competitive Top Pony 8 goal 2025 this year. That all the teams were, and quite on Z, going back-to-back here, winning the Aspen Valley Cup and now the Top Pony 8 goal. So well done to that organization. And we're going to go ahead and get all the players. We want to thank our mountain officials, Pepe Arada and Esteban Ferrari. Great job. All of our goal judges and timekeepers, thank you. Great job. Our third man.
And we have the prizes coming up.
Yeah, we have the prizes coming up. And you're going to hear Jan Erik Frank. We'll be doing our trophy presentation as we'll get up close and personal with all the players. You'll be able to see the best playing ponies. And once again, I want to thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. So get a snack. We'll be right back for the trophy presentation of the 2025 Top Pony 8 Goal Final.
Once again, a very good afternoon. Great to have you with us here for the prize presentation of the Top Pony 8-Goal 2025. We are delighted to have Delphine Blaquier, who will be doing the prize presentation. Thank you very much, Delphine, who I'm sure will be very proud of her two boys. And for those of you who are down there field side, I think we're going to start off with giving the two teams a big round of applause. What a fantastic game of polo we saw here this afternoon at Grand Champions Polo Club. So give them a big round of applause, and hopefully coming into your screen any moment now. Before we go over to the players, we will have the presentation with the rug, of course, of the best playing pony of this Top Pony 8-Goal final. I won't tell you the name of the pony just yet, not until we see her on the screens. Yes, and of course the man who rode her is just jumping down. There she is, the best playing pony. Her name is Snapchat, owned and ridden by Hilario Figueras. And of course, I beg your pardon, Artemio Figueras, beg your pardon, Artemio, I do apologise. So a round of applause, if you will, for Snapchat, the pony winning the best playing pony blanket, owned and, as I say, ridden by Artemio Figueras. He rode her in the 4th. Well done. And yeah, she's eyeing up those prizes. I know, I'm not surprised. And what a beautiful pony she is. And if we can now ask Delphina to please take centre stage. And to help us, we're very delighted that she is going to help us conducting the prize presentation. And what a nice gesture, a little peck on the cheek there for the runners up. And we are going to start exactly with those runners up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you'd like to take centre stage. So once again, for TuffRider, please step forward at number 1, Mr. Timmy Sharma. Well done. You've had your kiss. Oh, he wants another kiss. Okay, fair enough. At number 2, ladies and gentlemen, a man with a huge future. There he is. He got a big smile on his face. He made it to the final. A round of applause for Benjamin Obregon. Well done, Benji. Well done. At number 3, ladies and gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to see this 5-goaler in action, and what a cracking way. Finished 4 goals in that in the 5th and the 6th chucker. Applause, please, for Agustin Obregon. And then another young man who played a solid game here, picking up 3 goals in this final. The number 4, ladies and gentlemen, and Nico Yunekian. Well done, Nico. And now, yes, if you'd like to stay there, Delphina, we're going to go over to the winners. The winners of the Top Pony 8-Goal 2025, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Brazil. She's done another great job winning back-to-back victories here. Please give it up for Alicia Zeidler. Well done. Well done indeed. At number 2, well, we've just seen him. Let's have another round of applause. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, for Quaidonzi on that team, Artemio Figueras. Picking up a total of 7 goals in this final. 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. What an incredible result there. At number 3, another Brazilian, João Pedro Sousa. Please step forward. Well done, João Pedro. Also picking up a total of 4 goals. And then, of course, last but by no means least, one of the greatest polo players that we've got here at Grand Champion Polo Club. Give it up for Hilario Figueras. Well done, Hilario. And now, before we go to the presentation of that beautiful trophy, we do, of course, also have a MVP award, the most valuable player of this, the Top Pony 8-Goal. And that, I'm sure, will be no surprise to you, will be going to Artemio Figueras. Congratulations, well done. So, if we can now kindly ask TuffRider to do the old exit stage left. Thank you very much. As Cal Newman, the polo manager, will be presenting the trophy, the beautiful Top Pony 8-Goal trophy, to the winning team. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you your winners quite on Z. A big round of applause for Alessia, Artemio, Joao Pedro, and Hilario. Lovely images here. Thank you very much. So, as Dale was saying earlier on, a big thank you to everybody out there, Cale Newman and his crew, of course, the entire CTV Sports crew. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed the action here. Remember, there's plenty more polo coming up. Just go to gcpolo.com for an updated schedule from all of us here at CTV Sports and at Grand Champions Polo Club. We wish you a very pleasant Friday evening. The weekend is coming, so enjoy your weekend and make sure to tune in again over the weekend to hear everybody at CTV Sports. Thank you very much and goodbye.